All right, I got Uncle Jimmy, Darnell Smith. Speak for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for thank you guys for joining me. Let me tune in and watch you guys work. Talk to me about both of you guys. Talk to me about what it's like to work with Marcellus and Jason Whitlock.
Yeah, from my perspective, it's been awesome so far. Like I said, I just met really Marcellus when he initially joined the show, and it feels like I've been knowing him for my whole life. Just the type of personality that he has, the energy that he brings out day in and day out. He makes me feel like family, coming in.
Gotcha.
Whitlock, we've already kind of had that relationship prior. Just I played football, Ball State.
Okay.
He played football, Ball State. Still comes back, huge supporter of the team. So I've been been able to know Whitlock and build a relationship with him for the last couple of years. So with him, it's just like I said, it's always fun just to be in that environment, work with these guys, and it's just it's been a positive situation for me all around.
Oh, so you met him as he's coming back to school?
Yes, like I said, when I was still playing football, I played at Ball State from 2012 through 2016, and Whitlock would often come by during practices and camps, still support the team. And when I first met him, I'm introducing myself. I know who he is. Right. I don't think he knows me, and him just paying attention to the team and school. I'm going to reach out and say, hey, I'm Dart. Before I even finish my name, he cuts me off. Darnell Smith, defensive tackle. I'm like, wow, okay. So this just makes it right. So and that's kind of since then, we've just building on that relationship and building on that, and it's been going well.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations on you.
Appreciate that.
On that start. And you? Okay, you said a family friend from KC, huh?
As far as Jason goes, yeah, me and Jason been friends for.
His locker room response.
Right.
Is that what this was?
Right.
What's that? What?
Come on, man.
Right, man. What'd I do?
Come on, man. He gonna clear the throat.
What did I do?
Come on, man. We just want to know the real deal. Talk to us about your relationship with Jason. You giving us these professional athletes.
No, I was getting ready to
Keep
tell
it real,
you.
Jamie. Keep it real.
I'm keeping it real.
Okay, what's up?
Actually, if the truth about Jason and I, our friendship, Jason says 20 years. It actually it goes back more about 20, 25 years. Okay. But I guess that kind of goes to show where his friendship, where he, I guess a couple years.
You consider your friend.
I guess a couple years, I guess I might have fell off, but no, it's been about 25 years of knowing him. Last week we did a little segment where one of the times where Uncle Jimmy kind of let down his, we took down the Uncle Jimmy character and just talked about Jimmy Dodds. And I told a little story about when I actually learned a little lesson from Jay. That was a true story.
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, that was actually a true story.
Okay.
So I actually, I've known Jason all my life, and he actually has been truly a part of helping me grow. Not like he came up to me and put his arm around me, but just I just personally respected him.
Sure.
Truthfully, Jason represented probably one of the most wealthiest men that I knew in Kansas City. So, a lot of times with a young black guy, the wealthiest guy is the drug dealer in the neighborhood, or an athlete. Right. This dude represented, somebody I looked to. Marcellus, I've just always been a fan of Marcellus. When I came out to audition for the show, when I first met him, just always been a good dude, man. He's just, what you see with Marcellus is what you get. And, just love. Marcellus is just what you get. Jason, another story. Marcellus, good dude.
So, something that just came to my mind as you were telling, I remember the show where you were talking about kind of really seriously, you took off the glass and you're talking about what he meant to you as a person. Now, earlier on the show, he was talking about a place somebody needs to be mature and grow up on their own, right? Mm-hmm. He didn't want to give credit to somebody coaching them up. So you guys can take this back to Whitlock, and people do need coaches, right. And even Jimmy Jackson brought that up, life coaches. So if you're speaking that he was a life coach to you, in a sense.
The prime example.
You don't want to give him the credit.
No.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
No. What I'm getting ready to say is the difference in that is, truthfully, you can give all you want. Damn, what you give is what you take. It's what you ask for.
Okay.
So you can try to give somebody all the advice in the world, but unless they coming up to you asking for it, mm-hmm. you can lead somebody to water.
Right.
But if you hold their head up underwater to make them drink, that's called waterboarding.
Yeah,
that's against the law.
Drinking. That's right.
Even though you know they need to drink.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Drink!
Right.
If you don't do it right, you might die, and you done killed somebody.
Okay.
So one of the best phrases I've got from Whitlock, you got me calling Whitlock, from Jason was, one of the best phrases from Jason, you hear him say it all the time, is the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and that's real talk.
That's true. That is
You know, and that's it right there.
How do you develop your questions of the day? Is it life? I mean, they seem like life questions, but I want you to tell me where they come from.
Yeah, they come from different areas. I mean, for the most part, every night I always ask my Twitter following, my social media following, hey guys, what do you want to hear? You know, question of the day tomorrow, give me some ideas. So sometimes they'll come directly from fans of the show of what they want to hear. But there's other times where I'm just at home literally thinking about what's something that I really want to know. Because the whole point of that segment is Whitlock, Jason, whoever I guess is like the big brother to me. I'm the little brother, and I'm asking for advice on a particular situation. So if you notice, a lot of times it's more serious questions, real life questions. Today was a little bit more like, lighthearted, kind of fun. But a lot of times it's something that I generally want to know from an oldest person's perspective. Obviously, me being a millennial, I have my own view on things. Right. I like to just listen and hear their views.
Do you feel your youthful exuberance changed their mind at all sometimes?
I don't think it changes their mind.
Open their eyes, maybe?
I think it gives them a different perspective. Because I do feel like sometimes, and I am as well, we get tired or stuck in our own ways. Like as a millennial, I believe I'm right, and what we do is right. And sometimes,
which 9 times out of 10 ain't. But go ahead.
Prime example right here. Different age groups right here.
Right there.
So I don't think
that's the biggest damn problem right there. You think you right.
That's why I asked the question.
You don't know something, you need to ask somebody. It's spoken quite well. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
All right, Jen. But yeah, like I said, it comes from a place of something I really want to know. A lot of times, I obviously want to be about sports, but sometimes it stems from sports, but then it ends up trickling out to be about just real life stuff.
No, there's valuable questions in there, and I commend you on those questions. That's why I asked you. They seem like kind of general life questions, but then I understand some of the fans want to know those questions too. So kudos to you for coming up with some valid questions.
Appreciate that.
I asked you earlier, or I asked Whitlock earlier about your costumes. Talk to me about your costumes and how you pick out your costumes.
Come on, Jim.
Or is that too much? Is that too much discovery? Just showing off?
No, actually, the costumes. Originally, when I accepted the job and came down here, wasn't mentioning costumes.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh.
Costumes didn't come up till after I signed the contract.
Oh.
I was just supposed to.
Oh, you just supposed to show up.
I was supposed to be clean.
So he doing the thrift shopping. That's explained to
Uncle Jimmy's supposed to be clean.
Okay.
Right there, a moment with Uncle Jimmy. And all of a sudden, Jason came up with this bright idea. No, here's what we gonna do. Every day you're gonna have a different job. Is what you're gonna do. You're gonna come in, and that's every day you're gonna do some different shit every day. Yep, you're gonna do this, and it's gonna be funny. Okay. But when we originally did, I think I had like 7 costumes. Okay. Originally, and I did. I got
like what, 30?
I didn't worry about it because it's like it'll be over in a minute. So like 1 week. Or hell, what I'm talking about, we didn't know if I was gonna make it a week when I got here. I mean, we didn't know how long this thing was gonna last.
Later.
Yeah. That's how it started. And it started from there, and now Kyle, our producer, his whole office is.
He got all kinds of stuff.
And now, but really, what's happened is that makes it really cool is now we got access to the Fox wardrobe.
Oh, so you can really do some stuff.
Now I'm to the point, and the question of where the costumes come from, man, I don't know, man. We sit here, and whatever like today, just kind of went with it. We've gotten away from originally it started off being Uncle Jimmy Works. To I think we've kind of now gotten into a theme, that they bought the Uncle Jimmy work deal. Right. So now we don't have to explain.
I got you.
I did an interview with LeVar Ball, and I was dressed as Donald Duck, which was the coolest moment of my life as far as doing this show because never once did anybody ask me why I was dressed like Donald Duck.
Right. Just let you roll.
You know what I'm saying? You don't give a damn when Uncle Jimmy got on. You just.
They know that's him. That's Jimmy.
Yeah.
He'll make it work.
Right.
He'll make it work.
But that's really kind of the cool part of why I love it every day, man. I mean, I get to. Jason. I mean, he literally gives me that freedom. Honest to goodness, I'm to the point now. It used to be he'll say I want this or I want this, but now he's to the point.
That's you.
He when you saw me today, he saw me today.
I got you.
all of that you saw,
I got you.
these guys in the control room, a lot of times, I mean, I won't even come upstairs.
Right, until you're ready.
You know, when you all saw me, most of the time, that's when people see me.
Okay.
And for me, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. As far as this ain't for everybody else, but when I come walking around this corner every day with what I have on and the look that people have when they see me,
You turn their heads.
oh, it's
You turn their heads.
hey, that's it, man.
Hey, I gotta wrap this
I
up,
love it.
guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys for sitting
Hold
down
on,
and talking.
hold on. You talked to them for 30 damn minutes. Now you gonna talk to us. Now you gonna talk to us 7. What we get 7 minutes?
I got questions.
No, that's all right, man. Come on.
Oh, now you want to go?
No, we don't need this.
Hold on.
No,
Let me at least do a proper conclusion.
I need my camera
No,
time.
this is a black-owned newspaper, ain't it?
It is.
That's what I thought. Come on, man. White folks would have talked to us longer than this.
Hey, thank you, Darnell. Appreciate your time, Darnell.
Hey, but you know something you didn't ask me that I got to say?
What's that?
I love this little dude. For real. Honest to goodness. This little dude right here, man, is a young dude, man. This dude is what we missing. And truthfully, when we talk about this thing, this is the one thing that we do, for real. This little young brother that we reach out and grab. Because when we talk about these little young brothers, really, the truth is, we can say what we want to, but what Whitlock ain't getting enough credit for, he went back and grabbed his brother.
Right.
He went back and grabbed his partner.
Right.
Okay. Now, in my friendship with Whitlock, I didn't have to listen to what he said.
Sure.
I could have been in the streets.
Right.
You know, matter of fact, that little story that you heard me tell,
Mhm.
here's what happened. Me and Whitlock didn't talk for about 1.5 years after that.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what you said.
When Whitlock saw me again, this is what I didn't tell you. When he saw me again, I had on a uniform, a gun on my side, and a badge. So for the reason I probably didn't make it here sooner was for the last 20 years I've been working in law enforcement.
Right.
I've been a cop for 20 years.
Oh wow.
That's because of, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But this dude right here, this is my dude. I love him.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still on him.
Yeah. Well, make sure now you gotta bring somebody with you now.
I do.
You gotta
Yeah.
bring somebody with you.
Nah,
So
that's the plan.
that pay
Yeah, it's his wife.
Keep
You
working.
heard your son. You heard your son punching him?